Dark psychological facts about girls, love, female body, human behavior, Stoicism. Understanding the intricacies of human behavior is essential for leading a more balanced and fulfilling life. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Welcome to Stoic in Your Life, your sanctuary for exploring the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. In today's video, we'll delve deep into some dark psychological facts about girls, love, the female body, and human behavior. These are aspects of life that often go unnoticed, but significantly impact our interactions and relationships. By examining these behaviors through the lens of Stoicism, we can gain profound insights into our own actions and those of others. Have you ever observed these behaviors in your interactions? How have they affected your relationships? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Let's explore these fascinating truths together and learn how they can influence our lives, leading us to a more enlightened and peaceful existence. Join us on this journey of discovery and transformation here on Stoic in Your Life. 1. Eye contact and body language. Have you ever wondered why certain gestures and glances from women can leave you puzzled? Understanding the subtle art of eye contact and body language can unlock a deeper connection with the women in your life. Let's delve into the nuances of these signals and explore how they align with timeless Stoic wisdom. Eye contact and body language are essential components of human interaction, revealing much more than words ever could. Women often maintain eye contact during conversations with men they find appealing, signaling interest and engagement. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts," emphasizing that our inner thoughts and feelings inevitably reflect in our outward behavior. When a woman holds your gaze, it's a window into her thoughts and emotions, revealing a connection that goes beyond mere words. On the flip side, women dislike being stared at unless they reciprocate the interest. The discomfort of an unreciprocated stare disrupts the natural flow of communication, creating an imbalance. This subtlety in eye contact is akin to the Stoic principle of understanding and respecting the boundaries of others, fostering mutual respect and harmony. Women also use more subtle cues to signal their interest, such as licking their lips during conversations with attractive men. This gesture can make their lips appear shinier and more inviting, drawing attention to one of the most expressive parts of the face. Seneca's wisdom, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," reminds us not to overthink or misinterpret these signals but to see them for what they are, a natural, often unconscious form of communication. When a woman licks her lips, it's a subtle sign of attraction, a way to enhance her appeal and maintain the flow of the conversation. Conversely, when a woman is uninterested, she often avoids eye contact and looks down, creating a physical barrier to disengage from the interaction. This behavior aligns with the Stoic teaching of focusing on what we can control, our reactions. Epictetus advised, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Recognizing these signs of disinterest allows you to gracefully steer the conversation or interaction without unnecessary disappointment or over-analysis. Maintaining eye contact, however, is a strong indicator of interest and engagement, showing that the person is fully present and invested in the interaction. Women appreciate those who can interpret their body language accurately, understanding the silent cues that convey their feelings. Actions like pointing their feet in your direction, playing with their hair, or standing close to you are signals of interest and comfort. These gestures are small but significant, creating a silent dialogue that can be as telling as spoken words. Understanding these signals can lead to more meaningful and authentic connections. The ancient Stoics valued clear perception and understanding of human nature, as reflected in the words of Marcus Aurelius. "Observe always that everything is the result of change, and get used to thinking that there is nothing nature loves so well as to change existing forms and to make new ones like them." By observing and interpreting these subtle changes in body language, we can better navigate our social interactions and build stronger, more genuine relationships. In modern life, Mastering the art of reading eye contact and body language can significantly enhance your personal and professional interactions. It's about being present, attentive, and respectful, aligning with the Stoic practice of mindfulness and focus on the present moment. By paying attention to these subtle cues, you not only become more empathetic and attuned to others, but also foster a deeper understanding of the unspoken dynamics in your relationships. Eye contact and body language are powerful tools of communication that, when understood and interpreted correctly, can lead to richer and more fulfilling interactions. By embracing these nuances and incorporating Stoic principles of mindfulness, respect, and understanding, you can navigate the complex world of human behavior with greater ease and confidence. As you continue to explore and apply these insights, remember the words of Epictetus: "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." By listening with your eyes and interpreting the silent language of the body, you open the door to deeper connections and more meaningful relationships. 2. Physical reactions and preferences. Let's delve into some fascinating psychological insights about women, love, the female body, and human behavior, with a Stoic perspective to add depth to our understanding. Did you know that when a woman reaches orgasm, her body releases a surge of oxytocin, a hormone that quadruples the pleasure response? This powerful hormone is not only responsible for the sensation of pleasure, but also for bonding and trust, which are crucial in any relationship. It reminds us of the interconnectedness of our physical and emotional experiences. Touch is another powerful trigger, with nearly 70% of women experiencing arousal when their lips are gently touched. This highlights the importance of intimacy and the subtleties of physical connection in building and maintaining romantic relationships. The physical reactions and preferences are not just biological, but deeply tied to our emotional well-being. Interestingly, younger women often feel more secure with older men. This preference can be attributed to the perceived stability, experience, and security that older men might offer. This dynamic can be seen as a quest for emotional security and maturity, which are fundamental in fostering strong and healthy relationships. Women tend to get intoxicated more quickly than men due to their lower body water content. This physiological difference underscores the importance of understanding and respecting our unique physical responses and limits. It's a reminder to be mindful of our consumption and its effects on our bodies. Moreover, a man's scent can trigger a woman's interest and even lead to moments of laughter, showcasing the subtle and often subconscious ways our senses influence attraction and mood. It's a beautiful reminder of how simple, everyday experiences can foster connection and joy. Couples who navigate the transformative years between ages 16 to 28 together are often more likely to enjoy lasting relationships. These formative years are packed with growth, learning, and shared experiences that lay a solid foundation for a lifelong partnership. The trials and triumphs faced together during this period can build a resilient bond. Let's relate these insights to a modern-day story. Picture Sarah, a young woman in her mid-20s, who meets James, an older gentleman in his late 30s. Their connection is immediate and deep, partly because Sarah feels a sense of security and wisdom from James that she hadn't experienced with her peers. They enjoy quiet evenings together, and Sarah finds herself feeling more at ease and appreciated. James's scent is comforting to her, and his touch on her lips sends sparks through her body, deepening their intimacy. They navigate life's ups and downs together, from career changes to personal growth, and their bond strengthens with each passing year. Their shared journey through these critical years solidifies their relationship, making them a strong and united front against the challenges life throws their way. Now let's consider some questions to deepen our understanding. How does the release of oxytocin during intimate moments influence trust and bonding in relationships? What role does physical touch play in emotional connection, and how can we nurture this in our relationships? Why do you think younger women often feel more secure with older men? And how does this impact the dynamics of their relationships? As we reflect on these insights, it's essential to recognize the broader lessons. The physiological and psychological aspects of human behavior are deeply intertwined with our emotional and relational experiences. Understanding these connections can enhance our relationships, making them more fulfilling and resilient. Embracing the wisdom of Stoicism, we learn to navigate these complexities with grace, patience, and empathy, fostering deeper connections and more meaningful lives. The intricate dance of human behavior, love, and the female body offers profound lessons. By understanding and appreciating these dynamics, we can build stronger, more empathetic relationships. Let's embrace these insights and apply them with a Stoic mindset, fostering connections that are not only passionate but also resilient and enduring. Remember, every interaction is an opportunity to deepen our understanding and strengthen our bonds. 3. Social behaviors and preferences. When you consider social behaviors and preferences, especially regarding women, you might have noticed some intriguing patterns. For instance, have you ever wondered why women often go to the toilet in the company of friends? This behavior, though seemingly mundane, is driven by a variety of reasons. It's not just about practicality or safety, it's also a social ritual. In these moments, women share comments about themselves, touch up their appearance, and bond over personal conversations. This simple act of companionship strengthens social ties and provides a sense of solidarity and mutual support. It's a perfect example of how human behavior is often rooted in deeper psychological needs for connection and reassurance. When it comes to relationships, the female mind enters a more creative state. This isn't just about romantic daydreams or planning dates. It's a cognitive shift that enhances problem-solving and innovative thinking. Love and relationships stimulate areas of the brain associated with creativity and emotion, leading to more imaginative and resourceful thoughts. This heightened state can be incredibly beneficial, fueling personal growth and new perspectives. Think about how being in love or thinking about a potential partner might have sparked your own creativity and passion in unexpected ways. Color plays a significant role in attraction, and interestingly, studies have shown specific preferences related to gender. Women are generally more attracted to men wearing blue. This might be because blue is often associated with calmness, stability, and reliability, qualities that many find desirable in a partner. On the other hand, men are typically more attracted to women wearing red. Red is a color that symbolizes passion, energy, and attraction. It's fascinating how these color preferences can subtly influence our perceptions and interactions with others. Have you ever noticed how certain colors affect your feelings or how you perceive someone else? Famous psychologist Carl Jung once said, "Man needs difficulties. They are necessary for health." This quote can be applied to our understanding of social behaviors and preferences. The subtle challenges and complexities of human interactions, like understanding these color preferences or the social rituals we engage in, are crucial for our mental and emotional health. They push us to be more mindful and aware of the underlying dynamics in our relationships. Now let's dive deeper into the psychological nuances of these behaviors. The act of women going to the bathroom together can be viewed through the lens of evolutionary psychology. In ancient times, safety in numbers was crucial for survival, especially for women who were more vulnerable. This instinctual behavior has carried over into modern times, manifesting in social situations where women seek each other's company for support and protection. It's a testament to the enduring power of our evolutionary past on contemporary social behaviors. In the realm of creativity stimulated by thoughts of relationships, there's a scientific explanation too. Neurotransmitters like dopamine and oxytocin, which are released during moments of affection and bonding, play a significant role in enhancing cognitive functions. These chemicals boost mood, increase motivation, and improve overall mental function, leading to a more creative and productive state of mind. Have you ever felt more inspired or driven when thinking about someone you care about deeply? The color preferences in attraction are not just random. They are deeply rooted in cultural and psychological symbolism. Blue, for instance, is often seen as a safe color. It's associated with tranquility and dependability, which might explain why women are drawn to men who wear blue. Men, on the other hand, might find women in red more attractive because red is a color that stands out and signifies excitement and vitality. These preferences highlight how our subconscious mind influences our choices and perceptions in subtle yet profound ways. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This quote beautifully encapsulates the essence of how our preferences and behaviors are colored by our inner psychological states. Our thoughts, emotions, and even the colors we are drawn to are reflections of our inner world and can significantly shape our interactions and experiences. Consider the broader implications of these social behaviors and preferences. They not only affect our personal relationships, but also have a significant impact on societal norms and expectations. The way we dress, the colors we choose, and the social rituals we engage in all contribute to a complex web of social dynamics that define our interactions and relationships. How do you think your own behaviors and preferences are influenced by societal norms and psychological factors? Reflecting on these insights, we can better understand and appreciate the complexities of human behavior. By recognizing the underlying psychological and evolutionary factors, we can cultivate a more mindful approach to our interactions and relationships. This awareness can lead to more meaningful connections and a deeper understanding of ourselves and others. What steps can you take to become more aware of the psychological factors influencing your behavior and preferences? The seemingly simple social behaviors and preferences we observe are deeply rooted in complex psychological and evolutionary factors. From the companionship of friends going to the bathroom together, to the creativity sparked by thoughts of love and the color preferences in attraction, these behaviors reveal much about our inner workings. By exploring and understanding these patterns, we can enhance our self-awareness and improve our interactions with others. So next time you notice these behaviors, take a moment to reflect on the deeper psychological factors at play and how they shape your experiences and relationships. How will this newfound understanding influence your perspective on human behavior and your own social interactions? In the end, it all circles back to the core principles of Stoicism: understanding the world and our place in it, cultivating wisdom, and striving for personal growth. By applying these principles to our understanding of social behaviors and preferences, we can navigate our relationships with greater insight and purpose. As Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." How will you choose to react to and understand the social behaviors and preferences you encounter in your daily life? Thank you for being here with me in this video. What are your thoughts on how Stoicism can help us understand the darker aspects of human behavior, especially in the context of love and relationships? If you're unsure of what to comment, try sharing your experiences or insights with the phrase, "Stoic wisdom guides me through the complexities of human behavior." 4. Sexual compatibility and preferences. Have you ever wondered about the deeper, often unspoken dynamics of relationships and human behavior? Let's continue to delve into some intriguing psychological insights about women, love, and human behavior through the lens of Stoicism, enhancing our understanding and approach to love and intimacy. Sexual compatibility and preferences play a significant role in the dynamics of relationships, particularly in marriage. In the United States, it is common for 9 out of 10 women to test their sexual compatibility with their partners before tying the knot. This is not just a superficial check, but a crucial assessment of the relationship's potential worth and longevity. Understanding and aligning in this intimate aspect can lead to a stronger, more fulfilling connection. As Seneca wisely said, "Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity." This preparation in understanding and meeting each other's needs can indeed pave the way for a successful partnership. A healthy libido and vibrant feminine energy are often linked to regular intimacy. Women who engage in lovemaking at least once a week tend to experience heightened levels of both. This regular connection not only fuels physical satisfaction, but also nurtures emotional bonds, fostering a deeper sense of intimacy and trust. Epictetus reminds us, Wealth consists not in having great possessions but in having few wants. This can be interpreted in relationships as valuing quality and depth over mere quantity, ensuring that our connections are meaningful and fulfilling. Understanding how to satisfy a woman is crucial in maintaining a healthy relationship. This goes beyond the physical act and delves into emotional and psychological satisfaction. It's about creating an environment where she feels cherished and understood. Marcus Aurelius said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." This principle applies here, emphasizing the importance of being present and attentive to your partner's needs, which can transform the relationship dynamics profoundly. Massaging a woman with oil before making love is not just a physical act, but a deeply intimate ritual that stimulates her erogenous zones and enhances blood circulation. This act of care and tenderness can significantly increase her arousal and readiness, creating a more profound connection. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This encourages us to be intentional in our actions, aiming to create a nurturing and passionate environment for our partner. While it might be tempting to boast about your abilities in bed, it's often wiser to avoid explicitly mentioning them to prevent creating high expectations. Instead, allowing your skills to be discovered in the moment can lead to delightful surprises and genuine appreciation. As the philosopher Epictetus advised, "Don't explain your philosophy, embody it." This teaches us the value of actions over words, demonstrating our capabilities through authentic experiences rather than empty promises. In modern life, where the pace can often be overwhelming, these principles offer a roadmap to deeper, more meaningful connections. By focusing on understanding, satisfaction, and genuine care, we can navigate the complexities of relationships with greater wisdom and sensitivity. Remember, the key to a fulfilling relationship lies in the delicate balance of mind, body, and soul, harmonized through thoughtful actions and sincere emotions. Thus, by integrating these timeless insights with contemporary life, we not only enhance our romantic relationships, but also enrich our overall well-being. The ancient wisdom of Stoicism, with its emphasis on inner peace and rational thinking, provides a sturdy foundation for navigating the ebbs and flows of love and intimacy. Applying these principles can help us build stronger, more resilient relationships that thrive on mutual respect, understanding, and affection. As we strive to understand and connect with our partners on a deeper level, we are reminded of the enduring wisdom of the Stoics. As Marcus Aurelius profoundly stated, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Let this be a guiding light in our journey towards enriching our relationships, ensuring that they are built on a foundation of genuine connection and mutual satisfaction. Through this approach, we can foster relationships that not only withstand the test of time but also bring profound joy and fulfillment to our lives. 5. Psychological and emotional insights. You see, depression is not just an emotional state but a complex interplay of feelings that can surface even during moments of arousal or love. It's intriguing to note how this deep-seated emotion can emerge at such unexpected times, reminding us of the intricate ways our minds and bodies are connected. Interestingly, intelligent women often face unique challenges in their romantic lives. Studies show that women with higher IQs find it harder to meet the right partner, preferring to remain single rather than settle for someone who doesn't align with their values or intellect. This choice reflects a Stoic mindset of valuing personal integrity and wisdom over societal pressures to conform to romantic norms. Depression appears more frequently in women, partly because they are prone to self-blame in adverse situations. This self-critical perspective can lead to a downward spiral of negative emotions. Understanding this tendency helps us empathize and support those who might be struggling silently. Moreover, it is observed that women with light-colored eyes might have a different relational approach, adding another layer to the complex nature of human interactions. Silence is a powerful tool used by many women to express their pain. In fact, 80% of women reportedly use silence as a means to communicate their suffering. This silent cry for help can be a profound statement, urging us to look beyond words and pay attention to nonverbal cues in our relationships. As Stoics, we learn to observe and understand these subtle signals, offering support and compassion without needing explicit expressions of distress. Consider the story of Sarah, a high-achieving professional with a sharp intellect and a keen sense of self-awareness. Despite her success, Sarah found herself struggling with depression, particularly in her relationships. She often felt misunderstood and isolated, her silence masking the depth of her pain. One day, during a particularly challenging period, she decided to apply Stoic principles to her life. She began journaling her thoughts, reflecting on her emotions, and practicing mindfulness to stay present. Sarah realized that her depression stemmed not just from external factors, but from her internal reactions and perceptions. By embracing Stoicism, she learned to detach from self-blame and view her experiences with a sense of calm and rationality. Sarah's journey wasn't easy, but it was transformative. She discovered that her intelligence, once a source of relational difficulty, could be channeled into understanding and mastering her emotional responses. Her story exemplifies how Stoicism can provide tools to navigate the complex landscape of emotions, offering clarity and resilience in the face of life's challenges. Now let's think about how these insights apply to our own lives. Have you ever found yourself overwhelmed by emotions or self-doubt? How did you respond to these feelings? Understanding that depression can strike even during positive experiences can help us be more compassionate with ourselves and others. By recognizing the silent expressions of pain in those around us, we can become more empathetic and supportive friends, partners, and family members. These psychological insights remind us of the profound complexity of human emotions and relationships. By adopting a Stoic approach, we can learn to navigate these complexities with wisdom and resilience. Remember, it's not about avoiding emotions, but understanding and managing them with grace and rationality. Embrace your intelligence and individuality, and never settle for less than you deserve. Use your silence not as a retreat but as a powerful statement of your inner strength. And most importantly, be kind to yourself, acknowledging that every emotional experience is a step towards greater self-awareness and growth. 6. Relationship dynamics and communication. All right, let's dive into the fascinating world of relationship dynamics and communication, particularly focusing on some intriguing psychological facts about girls, love, the female body, and human behavior through the lens of Stoicism. Did you know that physical appearance isn't the be-all and end-all for women? While society often places a heavy emphasis on looks, women are naturally more drawn to men who exude health and energy. This attraction isn't necessarily about having pronounced muscles or a chiseled physique, but rather about the vitality and zest for life that a person radiates. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present, without anxious dependence upon the future." This timeless wisdom underscores the idea that genuine attraction and connection are rooted in the present moment and the energy you bring to it. Moreover, a man's mood can have a profound influence on his ability to connect and persuade. It turns out that how you feel and express yourself emotionally holds more sway than mere appearances. This aligns perfectly with the Stoic principle of focusing on what is within our control, our own emotions and responses. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." So, by cultivating a positive and resilient mindset, you can naturally become more appealing and influential in your interactions. Now let's explore a quirky yet fascinating fact. Women spend nearly a year of their lives deciding what to wear. This statistic highlights not just a societal norm, but a deeper psychological aspect of how women perceive and present themselves. It's a reminder of the complex interplay between self-expression and societal expectations. Have you ever pondered why this is so? It's more than just vanity. It's about conveying an image that aligns with one's identity and the messages one wishes to project to the world. Interestingly, women have a remarkable ability to remember physical appearances and decipher the unspoken messages conveyed through facial expressions, postures, and tones of voice. This keen perception isn't just a random trait. It's a vital tool in navigating social interactions and building relationships. The Stoic practice of mindfulness, being fully present and attentive, can enhance this natural ability, allowing for deeper and more meaningful connections. Epictetus, another Stoic philosopher, stated, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." By honing our observational skills and truly listening, we can foster stronger and more empathetic relationships. The female mind's adeptness at reading body language and facial expressions is an extraordinary skill. It's almost like a superpower that allows women to sense underlying emotions and intentions, often before they are verbally expressed. This ability is not just about survival but also about creating harmony and understanding in social settings. How often do you take the time to read the subtle cues in others' body language? By developing this skill, you can enhance your interactions and create a more empathetic and connected environment. In essence, the dynamics of relationships and communication are profoundly influenced by these psychological insights. As we navigate through our interactions, it's crucial to remember that true connection goes beyond the superficial. It's about the energy we bring, the moods we cultivate, and the empathy we express. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our inner virtues and to approach life with a sense of calm and resilience. By embracing these principles, we can create deeper and more meaningful relationships. So, what can we take away from all this? First, prioritize health and energy over mere physical appearance. Second, cultivate a positive mood and mindset to enhance your influence and connections. Third, appreciate the time and thought that goes into self-presentation, understanding it as a form of communication. Fourth, develop your ability to remember and interpret nonverbal cues, as this can greatly improve your social interactions. And finally, always strive to be present and mindful in your relationships, as this fosters true understanding and connection. As you reflect on these insights, consider how you can apply them in your own life. What steps can you take to become more mindful and empathetic in your interactions? How can you cultivate a more positive and resilient mindset? By pondering these questions, you not only enhance your own understanding, but also invite deeper engagement and connection with those around you. Remember, as the Stoics taught us, true wisdom comes from self-awareness and the continuous pursuit of personal growth. How will you apply this wisdom to your relationships today? If you've made it this far, you're a seeker of deep truths. Drop a comment saying, "I seek wisdom," to show you're committed to understanding these dark psychological facts through the lens of Stoicism. Stick around. The best is yet to come. 7. Intimacy and affection. In the complex and often perplexing world of human relationships, understanding the nuances of intimacy and affection can seem like a daunting task, especially when viewed through the lens of Stoic philosophy. However, by applying the timeless wisdom of the Stoics, we can navigate these waters with greater clarity and composure. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. It requires being prepared to stand firm and face unexpected blows." This quote perfectly encapsulates the essence of navigating intimate relationships. It's not always graceful, but with preparation and understanding, we can maintain our balance and harmony. Women who truly love their partners exhibit a unique form of affection that transcends mere physical interaction. After making love, they often display tenderness and a desire to cuddle, which reflects a deeper emotional connection. This post-coital affection is not merely a routine, but a manifestation of their inner feelings. The embrace after intimacy is a powerful gesture, symbolizing trust and a sense of security. It's akin to the Stoic principle of understanding the importance of human connections and the comfort they bring. Seneca reminds us, "We are more often frightened than hurt, and we suffer more from imagination than from reality." Embracing the genuine affection of a loved one can dispel many of our fears and uncertainties about the relationship. When a woman is attracted to you, her physiological responses can offer subtle yet telling signs. One such indicator is a change in her voice. It may become quicker and slightly higher pitched. This natural reaction is a result of her body responding to her emotional state, revealing her interest without the need for words. This is a testament to the interconnectedness of mind and body, a concept deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. Epictetus wisely noted, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Recognizing and understanding these cues can help us respond thoughtfully and genuinely, fostering a deeper connection. For many couples, achieving mutual satisfaction and intimacy can be challenging, but understanding and communication are key. If your partner struggles to reach orgasm, one practical approach is to have her on top during intercourse. This position allows her greater control over the pace and angle, potentially leading to a more fulfilling experience. This advice parallels the Stoic practice of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. By facilitating an environment where your partner feels empowered and in control, you foster a sense of mutual respect and understanding. Ovulation is a period when women are biologically more inclined to experience heightened pleasure during intercourse. The hormonal changes during this phase can make it easier for them to reach orgasm. Understanding this biological rhythm can enhance the intimate experience for both partners. As with many aspects of life, timing and awareness are crucial. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "Time is a sort of river of passing events, and strong is its current. No sooner is a thing brought to sight than it is swept by, and another takes its place." By aligning our actions with the natural flow of our partner's biological cycle, we can create more harmonious and fulfilling experiences. Relating these insights to modern life, it's crucial to remember that intimacy is not just about physical satisfaction, but about building a deeper emotional bond. In a fast-paced world where stress and distractions are ever present, taking the time to understand and connect with your partner on a deeper level can significantly enhance the quality of your relationship. Seneca's wisdom that true happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future reminds us to cherish and nurture our relationships in the present moment. Let's consider how these aspects of intimacy and affection fit into the broader scope of a Stoic life. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful of our responses and to cultivate a life of virtue and wisdom. By applying this mindset to our relationships, we can foster deeper connections and more meaningful interactions. It's about understanding that every gesture, every word, and every moment of affection contributes to the fabric of our relationships. As Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Similarly, a rich and fulfilling relationship is not about grand gestures, but about understanding and valuing the small, genuine moments of connection. The intertwining of Stoic philosophy with the intricacies of intimacy and affection can guide us towards more fulfilling and harmonious relationships. By observing and responding thoughtfully to our partner's cues, embracing their affection, and aligning with their natural rhythms, we can build stronger, more resilient connections. Let us remember the wisdom of the Stoics as we navigate the ebb and flow of our relationships, grounding ourselves in understanding, respect, and genuine affection. 8. Self-esteem and personal satisfaction. High self-esteem isn't just a desirable trait, it's a magnetic force. When you possess a strong sense of self-worth, you naturally become more attractive to others. This isn't solely about physical allure, but encompasses a deeper, more profound attractiveness rooted in confidence and self-assurance. Consider this. The woman who does not require validation from anyone is the most feared individual on the planet. Her independence and self-reliance can be intimidating because it breaks the societal norm of seeking approval and acceptance from others. When a woman does not display affection, It may be a sign that she is focusing on her own satisfaction. This doesn't necessarily indicate selfishness. Instead, it could mean she's prioritizing self-care and personal fulfillment, something that can be quite empowering. Stoicism teaches us the importance of internal validation and self-reliance. This philosophy encourages us to find contentment within ourselves, rather than relying on external factors or the approval of others. Interestingly, active women tend to experience significantly more nightmares than men and have more emotional dreams. This heightened dream activity could be linked to the complex emotional processing that women often undergo. In a modern context, imagine a successful career woman juggling various responsibilities. By day, she projects confidence and competence, but at night, her subconscious mind grapples with unresolved emotions and stress, manifesting in vivid dreams. This duality highlights the importance of addressing and managing our emotional health. Now let's look at a modern story that illustrates these points. Think of Sarah, a young professional who has always been driven and self-sufficient. She works in a demanding job, constantly pushing herself to excel. Sarah has high self-esteem, not because others praise her, but because she knows her worth and capabilities. Her colleagues admire her, but some also fear her because she doesn't seek their validation or approval. She makes decisions confidently, relying on her judgment and values. However, Sarah also notices that she often has intense emotional dreams. These dreams are a mix of her daily stresses, her inner desires, and sometimes her fears of inadequacy. They serve as a reminder that even the most self-assured individuals have layers of emotions that need attention. So, how can Stoicism help Sarah and others like her? Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and to let go of what we cannot. By applying this principle, Sarah can learn to manage her emotional responses better and find tranquility despite her busy life. She can practice mindfulness, reflect on her dreams to understand her subconscious better, and use those insights to address any unresolved issues. Consider this. What aspects of your life cause you stress or emotional turmoil? How can you apply Stoic principles to manage these feelings? Remember, the goal isn't to suppress emotions, but to understand and navigate them with wisdom and composure. This approach not only helps in maintaining mental health, but also enhances personal satisfaction and self-esteem. Embracing high self-esteem, seeking self-validation, and understanding our emotional complexities are crucial for personal growth. The Stoic philosophy provides a timeless framework to achieve this. By focusing on what we can control and letting go of the need for external validation, we become more resilient and self-assured. Reflect on your dreams and emotions, use them as tools for self-discovery, and remember that your worth isn't determined by others' opinions but by your perception of yourself. In the end, the most valuable lesson is that true satisfaction and self-esteem come from within, empowering us to face life's challenges with confidence and grace. How will you apply these insights to your life today? What steps can you take to enhance your self-esteem and embrace the power within you? 9. Attraction and compatibility. Let's talk about attraction and compatibility. Have you ever wondered why certain experiences make you feel more connected to someone? Interestingly, studies show that women are more likely to develop romantic feelings for a man after watching a movie or listening to romantic music together. This phenomenon can be attributed to the emotional arousal and shared experience that movies and music evoke. When we engage in activities that stir our emotions, our brains release chemicals like dopamine and oxytocin, which can enhance feelings of closeness and attachment. Reflect on this. Can you recall a time when a shared experience with someone made you feel unexpectedly close to them? Moving on, let's discuss an intriguing pattern observed in women between the ages of 30 and 40. This age group tends to report having more fantasies and actively seeking relationships compared to when they were younger. This could be influenced by a variety of factors, including biological changes, life experiences, and shifting priorities. As women mature, they often gain a clearer understanding of what they want in life and in a partner. They may also feel a heightened sense of urgency to find meaningful connections as they become more aware of the passage of time. Have you noticed this shift in your own life or in the lives of those around you? Now, let's address a sensitive yet significant aspect of human relationships: the impact of overpraising another woman. It's a delicate balance to strike because, while admiration is natural, excessive praise can unintentionally create feelings of insecurity or jealousy. This is true even if the person being praised is a beloved figure like your mother. Understanding this nuance is crucial in maintaining harmonious relationships. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, once said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This wisdom can be applied to our relationships as well. True connection lies not in excessive admiration of others, but in the genuine appreciation of those we are with. Do you find that balancing admiration and appreciation is something you navigate in your relationships? As we continue, let's delve deeper into how these insights intersect with Stoic philosophy. Stoicism teaches us to maintain a balanced perspective, to understand and manage our emotions rather than be overwhelmed by them. Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic emperor, advised, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." By cultivating a mindset grounded in reason and virtue, we can better navigate the complexities of relationships and attraction. How can you apply the Stoic principle of emotional regulation to enhance your personal connections? Furthermore, it's essential to recognize that our perceptions and emotions are heavily influenced by societal and cultural conditioning. The media, for instance, plays a significant role in shaping our ideas about love and relationships. The romanticized depictions in movies and music often set unrealistic standards and expectations. By approaching these influences with a Stoic mindset, we can develop a more grounded and authentic understanding of love and attraction. Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, reminds us, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This notion can guide us to seek genuine connections rather than be swayed by superficial ideals. Have you ever felt pressured by societal expectations in your pursuit of relationships? In examining the psychological facts about attraction and compatibility, it's evident that our behaviors and feelings are complex and multifaceted. The Stoic practice of self-reflection can help us gain deeper insights into our motivations and desires. By regularly reflecting on our experiences and emotions, we can cultivate a greater sense of self-awareness and make more conscious choices in our relationships. Reflecting on this, how often do you take time to introspect about your relationships and the feelings they evoke? Moreover, understanding the dynamics of attraction can also lead to more empathetic and compassionate interactions. Recognizing that everyone has their own set of insecurities and vulnerabilities can foster a more supportive and understanding environment. This empathy aligns with the Stoic virtue of sympathia, the idea that we are all interconnected and should support each other in our journey through life. How can you practice more empathy and compassion in your interactions with others? The intersection of psychological insights and Stoic philosophy offers a rich framework for understanding and navigating the complexities of love and relationships. By integrating these perspectives, we can develop more meaningful and fulfilling connections. As you ponder these insights, consider the words of Marcus Aurelius. "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." How can you embrace this Stoic wisdom to enhance your relationships and approach them with greater authenticity and depth? Thank you for joining me on this exploration. I encourage you to reflect on these ideas and consider how they apply to your own life. Let's continue this journey together, seeking wisdom and understanding in our pursuit of meaningful connections. 10. General observations. In the realm of human behavior and relationships, there are fascinating and sometimes surprising truths that can help us better understand the dynamics between men and women. This is where ancient wisdom, like Stoicism, intertwines with contemporary insights, providing timeless guidance on navigating these complexities. Studies reveal an intriguing aspect of human nature. Women are likely to disclose their secrets within 47 hours of keeping them. This tendency highlights a fundamental aspect of human behavior, the need for connection and sharing. In our modern, fast-paced world, this need can be amplified by social media and instant communication, making the act of sharing secrets almost inevitable. As Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This quote reminds us that understanding and empathy are crucial. Instead of judging, recognizing this tendency can foster deeper connections and trust in our relationships. Sharing is a form of vulnerability, and being a trustworthy confidant can strengthen bonds. Additionally, women's bodies react differently to alcohol compared to men. Due to a lower percentage of water in their bodies, women tend to become intoxicated more quickly. This biological difference can have significant implications in social settings and personal safety. It calls for a heightened sense of responsibility and awareness. Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Understanding these differences allows us to approach social situations with empathy and care, ensuring that our actions consider the well-being of others. Encouraging moderation and awareness can lead to healthier social interactions and a more supportive environment. A particularly intriguing fact is that women with higher IQs often find it harder to find a mate. Intelligent women might prefer remaining single over being with someone incompatible. This aligns with the Stoic principle of living in accordance with nature and reason. Epictetus taught, "It's not what happens to you but how you react to it that matters." Intelligent women prioritize meaningful connections and are less likely to settle for relationships that don't align with their values and aspirations. This pursuit of quality over quantity in relationships is a testament to living authentically and maintaining one's integrity. In a world that often values superficial connections, this principle is a beacon of true fulfillment and self-respect. These insights into female behavior, love, and the human body underscore the importance of understanding and adapting to the nuances of human nature. In modern life, where interactions are often fleeting and superficial, applying the principles of Stoicism can lead to more meaningful and respectful relationships. By embracing the wisdom of the Stoics and understanding these psychological truths, we can navigate the complexities of human behavior with greater empathy and insight. In our contemporary society, where gender dynamics and relationships are constantly evolving, it's crucial to ground ourselves in timeless principles that promote mutual respect and understanding. This not only enriches our personal relationships but also contributes to a more harmonious and empathetic community. As we apply these insights, we are reminded of the Stoic wisdom that guides us towards resilience, integrity, and meaningful connections in our daily lives. 11. Psychological mechanisms behind emotional attachment. Emotional attachment is a nuanced process shaped by various psychological mechanisms that, when understood, can lead us to more mindful and effective relationships. Stoic principles offer profound insights into these mechanisms, helping us navigate our emotional connections with greater wisdom and balance. One critical aspect of emotional attachment is the role of oxytocin, often called the love hormone. This hormone is released during physical touch, intimate moments, and simple acts of kindness, fostering feelings of bonding and trust. Women, in particular, experience a stronger surge of oxytocin, leading to deeper emotional attachments after physical intimacy. Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of understanding our inner workings, stating, "Look well into thyself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if thou wilt always look." Recognizing the impact of oxytocin can help us understand why certain relationships feel so deeply rooted and significant. Another crucial psychological concept is intermittent reinforcement. This occurs when positive interactions or rewards are given sporadically, leading to a stronger bond as individuals become more invested in seeking those moments of happiness. This mechanism explains why people often remain in tumultuous relationships, hoping for the occasional bursts of joy. Stoicism teaches us to seek balance and remain unmoved by external circumstances. Epictetus advised, It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Applying this wisdom can help us recognize unhealthy patterns and strive for relationships grounded in mutual respect and consistency. Attachment styles, which develop in early childhood, also significantly impact adult relationships. These styles, secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized, shape how we form and maintain connections. For example, someone with an anxious attachment style may crave constant reassurance and validation, while an avoidant individual might struggle with intimacy and prefer emotional distance. Understanding these styles through a Stoic lens can foster greater empathy and patience in our relationships. Seneca's words, "He who is brave is free," remind us that understanding and addressing our attachment styles can liberate us from unconscious patterns and lead to healthier, more fulfilling connections. Consider the story of Anna and Mark. Anna, with an anxious attachment style, often felt insecure in her relationship, constantly seeking reassurance from Mark. Mark, on the other hand, had an avoidant attachment style, preferring to keep his emotions guarded. Their differing styles led to frequent misunderstandings and conflicts. However, by applying Stoic principles and recognizing their attachment patterns, they began to communicate more openly and compassionately. Anna learned to find inner strength and security, while Mark worked on being more emotionally available. Their journey illustrates how understanding psychological mechanisms and integrating Stoic wisdom can transform and strengthen emotional attachments. Reflect on your attachment style and how it influences your relationships. How do you respond to emotional intimacy and connection? By cultivating self-awareness and embracing Stoic principles, you can navigate attachments with greater wisdom and balance. Remember, the goal is not to avoid emotional connections, but to engage in them mindfully and healthily. Emotional attachment is a profound aspect of human relationships, deeply influenced by psychological mechanisms and personal experiences. By understanding these dynamics and applying Stoic wisdom, we can foster healthier, more resilient connections. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Approach your relationships with clarity, compassion, and a balanced mind, and you will find deeper, more meaningful attachments. In modern life, think about the dynamics you observe on social media. People often share their highs, creating an intermittent reinforcement environment. This can make followers feel a strong attachment as they look forward to the next positive post amidst the ordinary ones. It's a digital reflection of the psychological principles we've discussed. Understanding this can help you approach your online interactions with a Stoic mindset, maintaining your balance and not letting external validations dictate your emotional state. So as you move forward in your relationships, whether personal or digital, consider how you can apply these insights. How can you foster secure attachments and avoid the pitfalls of intermittent reinforcement? How can you bring the wisdom of the Stoics into your daily interactions? By reflecting on these questions, you'll not only understand yourself better, but also cultivate more meaningful and resilient connections with others. The journey to healthier relationships begins with the quality of your thoughts and the wisdom you bring to your interactions. 12. The impact of childhood experiences on adult relationships. Childhood experiences are like invisible threads that weave through the fabric of our adult relationships, deeply influencing how we connect, respond, and relate to others. Understanding these threads through the lens of Stoicism can offer profound insights into the ways we engage with those around us and tackle relationship challenges. Our early attachment experiences with caregivers are crucial in shaping our relationship patterns. When caregivers are consistently responsive and nurturing, children develop secure attachments, leading to healthier and more stable relationships in adulthood. On the other hand, inconsistent or neglectful care can result in anxious or avoidant attachment styles, significantly affecting how individuals relate to their partners. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of self-awareness, stating, "Know first who you are, and then adorn yourself accordingly." By recognizing how our childhood experiences shape us, we can begin to address and heal past wounds, fostering healthier connections with others. Trauma experienced during childhood can leave lasting marks on our emotional landscape. Adverse experiences, such as abuse or neglect, can make trusting others difficult and forming secure attachments challenging. These individuals might become overly sensitive to perceived rejection or criticism, often reacting defensively to protect themselves from further harm. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts and reactions. Marcus Aurelius wisely advised, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." By applying this principle, individuals can better manage their reactions and cultivate resilience despite their past experiences. A powerful concept in addressing the impact of childhood experiences is reparenting. This involves recognizing unmet needs from childhood and finding ways to fulfill them in adulthood, often through self-compassion and nurturing behaviors. By consciously adopting a more supportive and understanding inner dialogue, individuals can heal past wounds and build healthier self-perceptions. Seneca's wisdom, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality," reminds us that healing begins within our minds, by changing our perceptions and narratives about our past. Consider the story of John, who grew up in a household marked by emotional neglect. As an adult, he struggled with intimacy, often distancing himself in relationships to avoid vulnerability. By embracing Stoic practices and seeking therapy, John began to understand the root of his behaviors. He learned to reparent himself, offering the compassion and validation he lacked as a child. Through this process, John gradually developed more secure and fulfilling relationships. His journey highlights the transformative power of understanding and addressing childhood influences. As you reflect on your own childhood experiences, think about how they shape your relationships today. Are there patterns or behaviors that stem from your early years? By acknowledging these influences and applying Stoic principles, you can foster greater self-awareness and emotional healing. Remember, the past does not define you, but understanding it can empower you to create a more mindful and fulfilling present. The impact of childhood experiences on adult relationships is profound, but by integrating Stoic wisdom, we can navigate these influences with greater clarity and resilience. The teachings of the Stoics encourage us to understand our nature, heal past wounds, and focus on what we can control. As you reflect on your journey, consider the words of Epictetus. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Embrace the power of self-awareness and intentional action to build healthier, more meaningful relationships. Reflecting on your own childhood, what patterns or behaviors have you noticed that might stem from those early years? Have you observed how these patterns influence your current relationships? By contemplating these questions, you begin to unravel the impact of your past, making it easier to apply Stoic principles and foster emotional healing. The journey to self-awareness and healthier relationships is ongoing, but with patience and practice, you can cultivate a more resilient and fulfilling connection with yourself and others. How do you think your early experiences have shaped your perceptions and behaviors in relationships? Have you found ways to address and heal these influences? Integrating Stoic wisdom into your daily life can help you gain control over your thoughts and reactions, leading to greater self-awareness and stronger, healthier relationships. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius. The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. By focusing on positive and constructive thoughts, you can transform your relationships and your life. Childhood experiences shape our adult relationships in profound ways, but with the guidance of Stoic philosophy, we can navigate these influences and cultivate healthier connections. Embrace the wisdom of the Stoics, understand your nature, heal past wounds, and focus on what you can control. As you continue on your journey, remember the words of Epictetus. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. With self-awareness and intentional action, you can build meaningful and fulfilling relationships that enrich your life. 13. The role of self-perception in relationships. In the intricate dance of human connections, the way we perceive ourselves often dictates the quality and depth of our relationships. Understanding the profound impact of self-perception can unlock healthier, more fulfilling interactions. Self-perception is a powerful lens through which we view and engage with the world around us, particularly in our relationships. How we see ourselves, our worth, abilities, and attractiveness shapes the way we connect with others and navigate relational challenges. By embracing Stoic principles, we can cultivate a healthier self-perception and foster more balanced, fulfilling relationships. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts," highlighting the importance of nurturing positive self-thoughts and beliefs to maintain healthy self-perception and relationships. A key aspect of self-perception is self-esteem. Those with high self-esteem, characterized by a positive self-view, often experience more confident and secure relationships. In contrast, low self-esteem can lead to insecurity and a reliance on external validation. Stoicism teaches us the importance of seeking internal validation and fostering self-reliance. This ancient philosophy emphasizes the development of inner strength and resilience, reminding us that true worth comes from within, not from external approval. By shifting our focus inward, we can build a solid foundation of self-esteem that supports healthier, more stable relationships. Imposter syndrome, a pervasive phenomenon where individuals doubt their accomplishments and fear being exposed as frauds, can severely impact self-perception. This internalized fear creates a barrier to authentic self-expression and can strain both personal and professional relationships. Through Stoic practices such as self-reflection and rational thinking, we can address and overcome imposter syndrome. Epictetus wisely advised, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." By embracing vulnerability and authenticity, we can achieve genuine self-acceptance and form stronger, more authentic connections with others. Another critical component of self-perception is body image. Societal standards and media portrayals often set unrealistic expectations, leading to negative self-image and low self-esteem. Stoicism encourages us to focus on our inner virtues rather than our outward appearances. Seneca's wisdom, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more that is poor," serves as a reminder to find contentment within ourselves. By embracing our unique qualities and practicing self-compassion, we can improve our body image and overall self-perception, leading to healthier relationships and a more positive self-view. Consider the story of Lisa, a woman who struggled with low self-esteem and negative body image due to societal pressures and past experiences. She frequently felt inadequate and sought validation from others, resulting in unstable relationships. However, through practicing Stoicism and engaging in self-reflection, Lisa began to challenge her negative beliefs and cultivate a more positive self-view. She focused on her inner strengths and virtues, learning to appreciate herself beyond physical appearance. This shift in self-perception transformed her relationships, fostering deeper connections and greater self-fulfillment. Reflect on your own self-perception and its influence on your relationships. Do you often seek external validation, or do you cultivate self-acceptance and confidence? By integrating Stoic principles, you can develop a healthier self-view and enhance your interactions with others. Remember, true self-worth comes from within and is independent of external opinions or standards. The teachings of the Stoics encourage us to focus on our inner virtues and seek self-acceptance, guiding us toward more authentic and meaningful connections. Self-perception significantly impacts our relationships and overall well-being. By embracing Stoic wisdom, we can cultivate a positive self-view, overcome self-doubt, and build more authentic connections. As you reflect on your journey, consider the words of Marcus Aurelius. "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Embrace self-love and authenticity to foster deeper, more meaningful relationships. The path to healthier relationships begins with a balanced and positive self-perception, grounded in the timeless principles of Stoicism. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video on dark psychological facts about girls, love, the female body, and human behavior. We hope this content has provided you with intriguing insights into the complexities of human nature and the often hidden aspects of our interactions and relationships. If you found this video interesting and informative, please support us by hitting the like button and sharing this video with your friends and family. Your support helps us to create more engaging and thought-provoking content. Make sure to subscribe to our channel, Stoic in Your Life, and click the notification bell so you never miss out on our future videos. We have a lot of exciting topics lined up that you won't want to miss. Thank you again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.